Students, how are you all? Welcome to e-learning at by High School. I hope you all have bought your SS textbook. So now we will start with chapter 1, two big states. So open your textbook. In this chapter, we are going to learn about two states, Kannauj and Vatappi. So the first state, Kannauj. Harshavardhan 606 647 CE. King Harshavardhan was born in 606 CE. After the death of his father, Prabhakarvardhan, Harshvardhan's elder brother Rajyavardhan ascended the throne of Thaneshwar. Harshvardhan and Rajyavardhan were two brothers, and Prabhakarvardhan was the father of Harshavardhan and Rajyavardhan. When Prabhakarvardhan died, elder brother Rajyavardhan ascended the throne of Thaneshwar, Raja ban gaya, ascended the throne, Raja ban gaya. However, Rajyavardhan was killed by the king of god Shashank. So when Rajyavardhan became the king, he was killed by king of god Shashank. Their sister Rajashi was imprisoned by the king of Malwa, Devgupt. Then these two brothers, Harshavardhan and Rajyavardhan, they had a sister. Her name was Rajyashri. And this Rajyashri was imprisoned by king of Malwa, Devgupt. Under these circumstances, as advised by the leader of the kingdom, Harshavardhan shouldered the responsibility of Thaneshwar, present Punjab, Haryana. Under these circumstances, in Halatome, Rajyavardhan was killed, Rajyashri was imprisoned. So, under these circumstances, the other leaders they advised Harshavardhan to take the responsibility of Thaneshwar, which is now Punjab, Haryana. Immediately after ascending the throne, he decided to free his imprisoned sister Rajyashri. As soon as he became the king, he sat on the throne. The first thing he decided to free his sister Rajyashri, उसको जेल में से बाहर लाने का. In the meanwhile, she had escaped from the clutches of Devgupta and ran away into the Vidya forest. By that time, his sister Rajeshri escaped, वहाँ से भाग गई from the clutches of देवगुप्त. देवगुप्त के चुंगल से वो भाग गई and ran away into the Vindhya forest. He went in search for his sister, and with the help of the people living in the forest and a Buddhist hermit, Divakar Mitra, he stopped her from committing sati. So, Harshavardhan started searching for his sister, and he took the help of the people living in the forest and a Buddhist hermit, Buddhist sadhus. Name was Divakar Mitra. With their help, he started searching his sister, and this Divakar Mitra stopped Rajeshri from committing sati. Since Rajeshri's kingdom, Kannauj, was without any king at that time, Harshavardhan became its ruler. So when Rajeshri was found, at that time no king was ruling her kingdom, Kannauj. So Harshavardhan became its ruler. He started ruling and he defeated Devgupta, the king of Malwa. As a part of his preparation to launch an attack on Shashank, the god king, he formed an alliance with the king of Kamrup, Bhaskar Varman. Now, Harshavardhan wanted to take revenge. So, he started preparing to launch an attack. Launch an attack means आक्रमण करने की तैयारी. किसके ऊपर आक्रमण करने की तैयारी? On Shashank, the god king. So what he did? He formed an alliance. Alliance उसने संधि कर ली. किसके साथ संधि कर ली? With the king of Kamrup, Bhaskar Varman. With the help of a large army, he defeated the god king and won over a major part of his kingdom. So with the help of Bhaskar Varman, he defeated the god king and won the major part, most of the part of his kingdom. He also conquered मालवा एंड सौराष्ट्र. कॉन्कर्ड यानी जीत लिया, उसने जीत लिया मालवा एंड सौराष्ट्र, but was unsuccessful in defeating Pulkesi II, king of Chalukya dynasty of South India. But one king, Pulkesi II, he was not able to defeat him, and this Pulkesi II was the king of Chalukya dynasty of South India. After 7 successive victorious years, Thaneshwar emerged as a large kingdom in North India. So 7 successive means लगातार, continuous, successive. 7 successive victorious years, 7 साल तक continuously he won the battle, वो जीतता ही गया. Thaneshwar emerged as a large kingdom in North India. Harshavardhan's reign and administration. Harshavardhan personally supervised the administration of his state by traveling extensively to different parts of his empire. After becoming the king, हर्षवर्धन सुपरवाइज द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, जो कामकाज था उसका सुपरविजन वो पर्सनली खुद करता था बाय ट्रैवलिंग टू डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ हिज एम्पायर. ही डिवाइडेड हिज डेली रूटीन इनटू 3 पार्ट्स. उसका जो पूरा दिन था डेली रूटीन, ही डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 पार्ट्स, 3 भागों में डिवाइड किया था. द फर्स्ट वॉज फॉर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव पर्पस. पहला भाग था वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव पर्पस यानी राज का कामकाज, स्टेट का कामकाज देखने का. while the other 2 parts were devoted to public welfare. Other part was devoted to public welfare, लोगों की भलाई के काम करना, and religious activities, धर्म की कामकाज, religious activities. He was so diligent in carrying out his administrative responsibilities that at times he even forgot to have his meal. And while doing his duty, his work, daily routine, he was so diligent, इतना दृढ़ निश्चय था, diligent, इतना दृढ़ निश्चय था in carrying out his responsibility, जिम्मेदारी उठाने का उतना उसका दृढ़ निश्चय था कि he even forgot to have his meal, वो उसका खाना खाने भी भूल जाता था. Now students turn page number 2. Imprints left by Harshavardhan. Harsh built many rest houses, wells, stepwells, lakes, mathas and viharas, and also prohibited animal slaughter. Then what welfare work he did? So he built many rest houses. लोगों को आराम करने के लिए रेस्ट हाउस बनाए, वेल्स कुआं खुदवाए पानी के लिए, लेक्स, मठ एंड विहाराज, एंड ऑल्सो प्रोहिबिटेड यानी बंद कर दिया एनिमल स्लॉटर यानी जानवरों की बलि चढ़ाना, एनिमल स्लॉटर जानवरों की बलि चढ़ाना वो बंद कर दिया. एवरी ईयर ही ऑर्गेनाइज्ड अ बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजियस मीट एवरी ईयर. हर साल वो मीटिंग करता था, बुद्धिस्ट धर्म की मीटिंग करता था. एंड एवरी 5 years ही वुड ऑर्गेनाइज अ ह्यूज रिलीजियस कॉन्ग्रेशन एट प्रयाग. कॉन्ग्रेशन मीन्स फंक्शन. और 5 साल के बाद एक बहुत बड़ा धार्मिक फंक्शन रखता था, वो भी प्रयाग में. देयर ही वुड डोनेट जेनरसली till his entire treasury was emptied, and would even give away the ornaments he would be wearing at the time. And at this function at Prayag, he would donate, दान कर देता था, donate generously, उदार एकदम उदार नीति, till his entire treasury, उसका खजाना, entire पूरा खजाना, emptied ख़त्म हो जाता था, तब तक वो दान करता रहता था, donate करता रहता था. And would even give away the ornaments he would be wearing at that time. And जब पूरा खजाना ख़त्म हो जाता था, he would give away his own ornaments, खुद ने जो पहने थे सब ornaments वो भी वो दे देता था. The great Sanskrit poet and writer Bana Bhatt adorned his court. So in his court there were learned person, and one was a Sanskrit poet and writer. His name was Bana Bhatt. His famous work Harshcharit and Kadambari are famous even today. So these Bana Bhatt, he wrote 2 works, and these 2 works they are even famous today. Their name are Harshcharit and Kadambari. We come to know about many important aspects of King Harshavardhan's reign from Harshacharita. And this Harshacharit which Bana Bhatt wrote, from this Harshcharit we come to know about the life of Harshavardhan and how he ruled. King Harsha himself was a writer and wrote 3 plays, Nagananda, Ratnavali and Priyadarshika. And not Bana Bhatt, but King Harsha himself was also writing, and he wrote 3 plays, नाटक लिखे. उसके नाम थे नागानंद, रत्नावली and Priyadarshika. So students, now we will meet the rest of the lesson in the next video.